Lipstick? Good. Or, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how good of it. Oh, dear. That was a lot of fun. Hey, I want to run over a tune for a minute. Excuse me, just 1 second. You know that? St. Louis Blues? Wait till I see something. Solid 60, Plymouth car. Les, I have an idea. Let's try this tune just from the top once. I think something might work out. Here we go. See the solid 60 Plymouth. See it sparkle in the sun. Well, the minute that you're in it, you will say, hey, here's the one. Now, this is solid 60. 60 Plymouth, don't you know, on the way. Well, it's a fun car, and it's one car, man, that will give you everything. Honey, solid comfort and solid silence, solid strength, man, solid style, made for solid satisfaction on the 100,000 miles. Hey, so you go far. There is no car, not a car that doesn't yield to the unibody Plymouth in the so nice low price field. Hey, say goodbye now. No shakes and rattles no more. Say goodbye now to that rusty chrome. And say hello to solid value. Jack, drive a solid Plymouth home. Drive a solid Plymouth home.
Thank you, Steve. Plymouth is solid for 60. Solid means many things. Well, quiet, for one. Now, this Dura Quiet unibody with about 5,400 separate wells keeps Plymouth tight, solid, and quiet. In fact, we believe that we have just about every grunt, squeak, squeal, rap, rattle, rough, roar, shudder, whistle, growl, and clunk worked right out of the solid Plymouth for 1960. So, Plymouth is quiet. I think you'll agree the first time that you drive this great car. Well, now here is a gentleman who has been road testing all the new 1960 cars for the past several weeks. And he's here to give us a report. Come up here, sir. What is your name, sir?
My name? Jimenez.
Where have you been road testing these cars, Mr. Jimenez?
I've been road testing the car, Mr. Jimenez, on the road. But my wife won't let me test them in the house anymore.
Steve. Well, now, which car have you decided gives the very best performance out on the open road?
I decided the car will get the best performance on the open road. It's the 40 BA.
There we have...
The 40 BA.
And you may just agree with Mr. Jimenez that Plymouth's Fury V8 is the very best performing car in the low-price class. The Fury V8 is Plymouth's standard 8. It's a big, powerful engine that's packed with lively, responsive power, all the safe power that you're ever likely to want. So this week, why not stop by your Plymouth dealers and give a solid 60 Plymouth a real try out on the open road. Ask for a model that's equipped with the famous Fury V8 engine. But be sure you get the name right. It's Fury V8, right?
That's exactly what I say. 40 BX.
You believe in love at first sight? I don't. I think it takes anyone a little while at least to get to know someone's good qualities. And I think the same thing holds true between people and cars, too. For example, it will take a little while for you to truly appreciate the solid quality that's built into this solid Plymouth for 1960. See, this car is built a new solid way to give you solid satisfaction. And it'll only be after the second or third year of fine service that you'll notice that the squeaks and the bugs you'd expect to find just start showing up. And another thing... Now, hold on just a second. It so happens that I do believe in love at first sight, and I fell for this winging car the moment I laid eyes on her. Really? Wouldn't you agree? Not only the way she looks, man, but the way she goes. This is the movingest car on the road for my money. And the way Plymouth's torsion-air suspension keeps her steady around corners and smooth and flat in the stops. Yeah, well, that's one side of the story, true, but I think a lot of people are going for Plymouth's new one-piece welded unibody. This machine's got it in it to do 200,000 miles, you know. Well, that's a lot of miles, true, but it's the way she'll take those miles most people care about. This Plymouth really handles like a dream. Well, we'll leave it up to you. If you're looking for what I think is the best built car in the low price field, or if you're looking for what I think is the best performing car in the low price field, take it from us. For performance and economy, try Plymouth. Solid 460. It's a Chrysler engineered product.
Jack, thank you very much. Jack Carraway. It's a kick. Right now, I'd like to have a word with the fella I saw out in the street a while ago here. Let's see. Ah, yes, there you are. Just arrived in town, I see, sir.
Huh? Oh, no. Oh, my, no.
Oh? Well, you just leaving then?
Oh, no. I'm just going to put these bags in my car.
Oh, you're taking a little motor trip.
Well, I planned a motor trip, but I'm not actually going. You see, I get a big kick out of planning motor trips, but I can't stand being away from home.
Oh.
So I just map out a long trip, put my empty bags in the car, and then, well, I just drive around the block.
It's been nice talking to you. I'll see you later.
Well, this year I'm planning not to drive to Salt Lake City, Bar Harbor, Maine, and Medicine Hat, Wisconsin. Why, Mr. Allen, in the next 3 years, I figure I won't drive a total of 165,000 miles.
Well, that's lucky for your car.
Oh, gracious, my car could take it all right. It's a solid 60 Plymouth.
Yeah?
It's got a life expectancy of 200,000 miles. Now, the average driver like me drives around town, about 35,000 miles in 3 years. And that gives me, 165,000 for trips I won't take.
Yeah, well, I know now that Plymouth is solid, but 200,000 miles?
Oh, yes. You see, as Pete Hansen told me...
Now, here's the reason why Plymouth has a life expectancy of 200,000 miles. Dura Quiet Unibody construction. You see, Plymouth's body and undersills are welded together into one solid unit of tremendous strength. Now, compare that with this other method of construction. That is, a separate body and frame fastened together with bolts like this to work loose and rattle and cause trouble. Welded unibody construction gives you just one tight, sturdy steel structure to help keep Plymouth solid for a long, long time. Also, there are many other quality features that mean a longer life and lower upkeep. So,
Kind of get the idea. When you found out about Plymouth's 200,000-mile life expectancy, you bought one and planned a lot of trips not to take, huh?
That's the idea, Mr. Allen. Oops. Yeah, I gotta run.
Oh.
I'm not leaving for Tacoma, Washington in an hour.
Yeah, well, if you can't wait a minute, I won't go with you. Boy. Well, folks, if you're interested in honest, long-lasting quality, obviously the thing to do is try what we believe to be the best-performing car in the low-price class. That's Plymouth, Charlie. It sure is solid for 60.
Now, at the dawn of a new day in automotive engineering, the Plymouth division of Chrysler Corporation takes great pride in presenting to you the solid Plymouth for 1960, built a new solid way to give you solid satisfaction. This is 1960, and this solid Plymouth for 1960 has been thoroughly re-engineered. Plymouth's new stabilizer fin design not only looks smart, it increases road stability and even helps bring you what we believe will be the most economical operation of any full-sized automobile. But the big story of the 1960 Plymouth is the story of a new way, a much better way to build a car. For the body of this 1960 Plymouth is one solid welded unit called DuraQuiet Unibody. Later in tonight's show, we'll learn more about Plymouth's new unibody, the all-in-one unit with exceptional durability, comfort, and quietness. Conceived, designed, and engineered to make the 1960 Plymouth stand alone, all by itself, as the unmistakable best car buy in the low-price field. But right now, let's take this new kind of Plymouth and put it through its paces. This solid Plymouth for 1960 is as trouble-free as a car can be. And there's a noticeable saving on gasoline, for this Plymouth, coming from a long line of mobile gas economy champs, is easier than ever on gas and maintenance. There's a young kind of freshness about this new kind of Plymouth. For instance, just look at this Aero wheel. It's a Plymouth option for 60, and there's never been one like it before. Now, notice this floating instrument pod, and the new Teleview speedometer. And dozens of other new ideas that will add a great deal to your enjoyment of this lively new machine. The solid Plymouth for 1960 with DuraQuiet Unibody, a tremendous advance in automotive engineering.